Today's top player is Billy Eisenberg of Boca Raton, Florida. A bridge professional, teacher, coach, and Viewgraph commentator, Billy is a 5-time winner of the Bermuda Bowl and winner of numerous European tournaments.
Billy, thank you for being with us today. You've been involved in so many different facets of the game. What is it about bridge that you find so appealing?
Well, perhaps the most appealing thing I find about bridge is its great ability to be a bridge between cultures and civilizations, and a way to bring people who are different together.
Do you think people can communicate better through bridge than they would if, say, they were just sitting down to have dinner or something like that? Is it a way for strangers to meet? Or?
Yes, I've had some nice experiences with people who don't know each other, who, when they discover they play bridge, they're willing to just simply play a game of bridge. And since their cultures allow for being able to understand one another in the language of bridge, they have an easy time to do that.
You know, this is strange because bridge has such a reputation for being antagonistic and bringing out the worst things, that actually you're saying they bring out the best.
I'll tell you a nice story. When I was a young man learning bridge, I was driving down from New York City to Philadelphia. And we stopped for lunch. A friend of mine was going with me. We stopped for lunch in a Holiday Inn, or a Hojo, they used to call them, a Howard Johnson's. And while we were sitting there, we happened to be talking about bridge. Both of us were just learning and we were interested. And there were two fellas who were not too far from us. They overheard us. And I don't know where they had to be, but we were going to go somewhere. And in a little while in this conversation, we said, well, does somebody have a deck of cards? And these four strangers sat down and began to play bridge with one another. We played for about 2 or 3 hours. We had a lovely time. We never saw them again, but we had a little interaction among strangers.
We almost make strangers of practically everyone we meet, that to have some tool, and right here at this tournament, what are there, 8,000 strangers?
8,000 strangers. Well, the other thing that I think is real nice is that when people learn how to play bridge, they learn how to play bridge without consideration for other things. For example, although the game is a very competitive game, and although everybody wants to do very well, the game has its own uniqueness and specialness and interest. So people get caught up in what is this game about, rather than can they win or can they lose.
Right.
It would be probably positive if we kept that.
A bridge to meeting strangers.
Bridge to meeting strangers, or a bridge between cultures.
Thanks, Billy. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, you're very welcome.